My name is Brandon Ash-Mohammed. Me, your boy. Your boy, Brandon Ash-Mohammed.
Hey, Dad. It's me, Jacob.
What the hell is going on with my body?
Hilarious. Ben, Sosa Wright! bitchy comedian. Straight gagging. Straight
gagging.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Wait, we before we even begin, Brandon's not here.
Brandon's pregnant.
Brandon's pregnant and should we say went into emergency early labor this evening.
Oh my god. And gave birth to a baby.
Boy.
A little boy.
A little boy who he's actually naming Ben Jr. And
Oh,
we're
wow.
really thrilled. I know.
I heard he was thinking about naming it Jacob Jr. Pretty sad to hear he went with Ben Jr.
I think he was just saying that as kind of like a joke.
I think he was a big fan of Jacob Jr.'s products as a kid, and maybe like that played in because like he didn't want his kid to be overshadowed by such a big corporation. And I think Jacob Jr. was a better choice. Pretty sad.
I'm honestly saying this not to be shady, but like actually just to be real and to be honest, because like I'm your friend. But like Brandon and I were like hanging out like in a big group. And like obviously like he was 9 months pregnant, like truly like could barely even sit down. And like we're all like, oh, like what are you gonna name the baby? And then he like as a joke was like Jacob Jr. And like everyone in the circle was like laughing. Everyone like no one could believe he even said that. I'm like,
yeah.
I even remember like Chris Locke was there, and Chris Locke like literally was like, that's funny.
That's a
funny.
name drop.
And that's a name drop. And it was just like,
you know what, Ben? I haven't told you this, but I'm actually the dad, so you might want to watch what you're saying about my kid. And we would never name our kid Ben Jr. Okay, we actually were saying that as a joke, and I'm sorry. We told Chris Locke that we were also going to name it Ben Jr., and he laughed so hard he pissed his joggers. He wears joggers.
well, guess what? I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant?
And I'm pregnant
Who's
with
the dad?
Brandon.
Oh my god!
And I'm actually
You name it
8
Jacob
months
Jr.?
pregnant. I was gonna say that. I was like, we're naming it Jacob Jr. Yes.
We should all be obligated to name our kids like a junior of the other one, like each one of us.
I want more of that because I think it's so cute when a little kid is named something junior, or when they just call him junior. I'm always like, oh. But you know they never do that with women. You know what I mean? You never meet like a woman junior. I just thought.
Oh
of that.
yeah. Well, I think that's because men are so like fucking.
That's true.
Fucked. Ben Jr. for the win.
The Prego Triangle. I know. We're giving you just pure telenovela tonight. Oh my god. Speaking of telenovela, we have a huge reveal.
We have a huge reveal because we don't have Brandon this episode. It's time we get Spencer on the screen.
Yes! Oh my
Spencer, welcome to the podcast.
Oh my god. I'm actually like, I'm screaming.
Spencer's here every week. It's time he gets in here.
It's great to be here. Is my mic on?
Yes.
Yeah?
Your mic.
You are the producer.
Oh my god.
I am the producer. Yeah.
People in the chat literally are. I can only imagine. I haven't checked it, but I'm only imagining they're exploding right now. They can't believe it. Oh my god. People are loving it. People are loving it. Spencer, you're going to get. This is like truly. I mean, Sasha Velour's Rose Petals, Spencer on Straight Gagging. You know what I mean?
God,
like,
yes.
I can't believe this is happening today.
This is like when Shangela popped out of the box.
Okay, it's absolutely like that. But to make it about Australia for a second, did you see the trailer for the new Australia episode?
No, because it's so bad I can't watch anymore.
But someone's hiding in something. There's a Shangela moment.
They're bringing back Art Simone.
And I think it's Spencer. No, it's Spencer.
It's gonna be Spencer.
Spencer's like, we're like, where are you recording from, Spencer? Spencer's like, actually, I can't really disclose my location, but it is. I don't know what time it is in Australia. Morning? I don't know, probably. But that would be great.
I think
Spencer,
it's the next day already. They're like on the other side of the date line.
You know what is You know, okay, people are Spencer.
Yeah,
look at
move
the-
over, Ben. I'm in love
Oh
with Spencer
my
now.
God, I've been dethroned.
You're out. There's a new young hunk in town.
There's a new Supreme to be gay about. That is so, Spencer. You are getting a fan base. I get insanely jealous. I'm like, anyway, that was great. Thanks for coming, Spencer.
That's
Spencer,
great. See ya.
do you watch all the episodes?
No, actually. So this is going to be kind of shocking, maybe, but I have only seen a handful of episodes.
Wow,
This is crazy.
This is
So do you know what we're talking about when we talk for most of the podcast?
No idea. No idea.
wow.
I take
But-
the screen grab.
We're gonna fire
and
you.
I know
We're-
But I'm genuinely shocked. I'm genuinely shocked because I know for a fact that your partner Tom is a super fan. No,
He is. You know what it is? I don't know what it is. I can't get into reality TV.
That's
I've
fair.
tried so hard. I'm just one of those people. I can't get into it.
I get it.
Because
Like,
it's
I know
so much
people like that.
investment, especially for people that aren't like well known already.
If
You
you,
know,
had
I-
a show that you would have a podcast about, what show would it be?
I love that question. It could be fiction or
okay.
nonfiction.
Yeah, any show.
Any show. Well, it's. I guess this does kind of fall under reality TV, but I just rediscovered "Come Dine with Me" Canada. Have either of you seen that?
I
No.
don't think so.
I also got so sidetracked when you said "come" immediately. I was like, "What is this gonna be?"
Yeah. It's the new show. Yeah, Come Sluts.
Dine.
Yeah.
Come Slut
actually-
6.
It's on Brazzers, I think.
It's great. It's got RuPaul in it.
Oh yeah.
Well, drag queens are in porn
great.
sometimes. Did you know that, Jacob? That drag
Yeah, they
queens
gotta
are
make
sometimes
some
in gay
money.
porn. Like Bianca Del Rio is in like a porn video where she's literally in drag and she's just kind of being Bianca. Like she's like, oh, he has his dick out or something, and everyone's like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
But I don't know what Come Dine with Me is about. Is that like a real life show where people eat?
Yeah, it's like I think there's
like
6 contestants, and each one of them has to throw a dinner party. But the other people come to it, and then they judge them based on how good it is.
Oh,
And there's a narrator that's just really insulting, and it's actually quite good.
that
I am
sounds like
going to
very
watch
gay.
this.
That sounds very
Yeah.
gay. Like the stakes
It's-
are never
it's-
been higher.
It's on Prime Video.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happens if they throw a good dinner party?
Yeah, what do they win?
I think they win a cash prize. I forget how much it is.
Right.
It's Canadian TV, so
Is
it's not
there like a
much, but-
person who acts like there's some sort of professional expert judge in the art of throwing a dinner party?
No, it's just regular people. But like, there's always one pretentious person that thinks that they know like how to do the best dinner party. Like the producers put together the people. There's always a sloppy one that doesn't know what they're doing. Like it's.
Oh, I
it's
love
entertaining.
them. I'm
Yeah.
rooting. I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That sounds so like I would get so like anxious watching that. Like I would get secondhand anxiety for the people because I feel like hosting is such a vulnerable thing. You know what I mean?
And
Oh my God.
yes, Fate Conquers All is right. It was originally from the UK, but they made a Canadian
UK.
spin-off.
That's how all of our shows work.
I know
That's
UK
true.
has
There's nothing
such
original
a
in
rich.
Canada.
UK has the most wild reality TV shows. Have you ever heard of Gogglebox?
No, but I
No.
love
It's
the name already.
It's like hugely popular in the UK, and it's literally just people watching TV. Like that's the show. So it's like they have like 4 different households that they follow for like I don't know whatever amount of seasons or episodes, and like they'll have like a list or not a list. They'll have just like if there was say like a National Geographic documentary on frogs that came out that week, they'll all watch it and you'll watch them watch it. Or if there's something eventful that happens in the news, like sometimes it's emotional, people are crying, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's happy, like someone won the X Factor and everyone's reacting to that. It sounds boring, but you actually watch it and you're like, I love these families. Like, I want to be there. Okay, I feel crazy. Everyone's like, that's the worst show ever.
well, I'm just like excited for the Canadian version of Gogglebox to come out.
I honestly
yeah.
think there is one. Or like an American one at least.
See, American had a version called The
Yeah.
People's Couch.
That is so,
God, the
Good name.
People's
that
Couch.
is so,
What an awful name for a show. The
ugly.
People's Couch. Jesus Christ. As if it's like the hero to us all. The couch we all relate to. It's the
There
couch for the people. It serves and protects you. It represents all of your views and beliefs. It's the one you all voted for and unanimously love.
Red, white, and
It's
blue.
the People's Couch.
That is so scary. There's an eagle somewhere on it. There's a little eagle.
I just, the
like a-
People's Couch is just like, makes me think of like The Rock.
Oh my god. You know who I'm attracted to, and I've never seen an episode of this show, but the person who plays the young Rock in that TV show about The Rock.
I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, Young Rock, isn't it?
Young Rock.
That's not the name of the show.
It is.
It is.
Oh
100%,
my
yeah.
god.
And it's supposed
Young
I actually don't know if it's
Rock.
supposed to be good or not, but whoever plays The Rock is hot to me. And if you're a straight gagging super fan, I am single and I am half vaccinated. So
Half-vaxxed.
we could do a park hang or something.
I thought Young Rock was just Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, I loved that show growing up. Truly.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, that did not. I don't know. It just never hit with me.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't
guys.
apologize,
I'm
Jacob.
sorry. We should probably get in the episode.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Spencer, did you watch the episode at all?
I did not. Just like
Well, we're gonna break down
Yeah, I
that
love
for
not
you.
watch the
No,
episode.
this is good.
I know a couple key moments. That's it.
Hold on, I have my notes. Okay.
I've got some notes.
So last episode, Miss Mystique was sent home. It was her time to go. The queens are back in the workroom and they are rejoicing. They are so happy that Mystique is gone, kind of being mean about it. Like they're like, thank God someone. I think
I
Morgan
thought it was
says-
so mean.
It was really mean, and you know what? It was actually distasteful. Like it really did seem like
they
were
fat
just-
shame her so
They
much.
really do. Morgan said that awful thing because she caked on her lipstick message so hard, and they were like, "Oh, it looks like frosting." And then Morgan is like, "If it was frosting, she would have licked it off." And then none of the queens laugh. All the queens are even like Morgan. Like come
Morgan's the
on.
worst person in this
I
season.
really don't like her.
I don't like Morgan at all, and they have no talent to back up their like absolute douchey attitude.
It's also like it's so funny because I feel like Morgan in LA or whatever, or in her drag scene was probably like Queen Bee, you know what I mean? And I feel this was one of the first instances of like, because you know how now they love to put a New York queen on the show and she's like, I'm
Yeah, like
legend
a
or the
Britta.
crown. Like a Brit or like a Tina. And I feel like Morgan is kind of that, but with like LA. Like
Oh,
she's
yeah.
really, she's not that fierce. But then Tatiana defended Mystique. Tatiana was like, I don't think we should be talking about Mystique this way. And then Morgan's like, oh, I pity her. No, she said something like, I don't feel sorry for her, I pity her. And I was like, that means the same
I
thing.
pity the fool.
And then Tatiana's like, Mystique doesn't need your pity. And I was like, you know what? Tatiana's wise beyond her years, I feel like.
I do
Everyone's like,
too.
Tatiana's a young queen. I feel like Tatiana is often, sometimes the strongest moral compass in the room. I know everyone, New York queens, people from New York love that they're from there. What is that?
I think it's like, I think it's a defense mechanism when you don't have a lot going on for you to just say you're from New York. Like, it's like, I don't have a distinguishing thing about me, so my distinguishing thing is that I just exist in the best scene.
That it's so strange to me. I don't know.
Imagine, whenever, like, if a comic did that to me, if a comic was like, I do comedy in New York, I'd be like, yeah, but are you funny? Like, what the fuck?
I know.
What are you, just like, it's some open mic that you paid $10 to do? Like, why do I give a shit? Like, Britta,
feel
like,
like-
you kind of
I
sucked.
feel like on average, New York probably has some of the worst comedians and some of the worst drag queens because there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's
You
so
know what I
many. They probably definitely have some of the most bad.
And everyone who thinks that
That's
they're
the
like
worst
funny or
sentence.
talented in their like hometown probably moves to New York and they think that they're gonna be famous.
Oh yeah, especially once you get on Drag Race and you are in New York, your level of delusion probably like pumps up to a whole nother level where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, the thing I thought, which is I'm a star when I moved to New York, is coming true.
I kind of noticed this just seeing stand-up shows or going to like some stuff in New York, even like shows that were supposed to be kind of like cool. Like I don't know, they all like it felt like if you didn't live in New York, you're not gonna get like half the jokes. Like all of it was so like inside, like talking about certain trains or talking about a New York thing, and I was like, this is great, but I'm kind of like, it's only for like, I don't know, people in this one city.
But the L train is crazy, dude.
The L train, all about
The
that.
L train be training.
Jacob, would you rather live in New York or LA?
That's a complicated question because I have a girlfriend and kind of depending on where she ends up. Well, I kind of want to live where if she lives in either, I think I'd be fine in either.
But what
I
about
believe in my
yours?
talents enough that
You
I think
believe in
I'll
your
just be
talent?
fine in wherever I go.
Jacob, that's beautiful.
God bless.
I like don't drive. I don't know how to drive. I've never driven a car.
That is a big thing, though. I think I'd be better off in New York because I'm scared of driving.
I hate driving.
Yeah.
I never want to do it.
These Canadians coming from New York, oh my God, I feel like I gotta throw my pizza on the ground. I'm walking here. That's my favorite thing to yell while I'm walking my dog, and my dog does not seem to think it's funny.
Oh my God. Wait, have I ever seen a picture of your dog?
It's possible. He's like a family dog, so I don't really have
Okay, but he doesn't live
ownership.
with you. He doesn't live with you.
No, Olivia's allergic to dogs, cats, and anything else that brings joy.
Okay.
Like
you drag
Christmas,
her. She hates Christmas.
She's allergic to Christmas, smiling,
allergic to
rainbows, gold,
dessert.
sapphire, dessert.
Sapphire.
Does that bring happiness? You know, sapphire is worth more than gold, so it's got to bring like some sort of
that true?
happiness. In its weight, yeah.
Why? I don't get it.
In weight, sapphire is worth more than gold.
Ouchie.
I'm pretty sure that's true. It's something I've heard, and I'm dumb. Anything I've heard, I'm just
Jacob, you're
repeating.
not- I feel like you're like smart.
No, I don't know most things.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask me something.
See, like I wouldn't even know what to ask.
No,
That's
ask
not
me
how-
anything. This is an
What?
AMA.
What is like? What's like the periodic table of elements? Like, what is that? Because I don't know.
Is it? Okay, well, it's like short. It's like all the elements in a table chart, and they all have numbers and are shortened. And I was supposed to memorize all them in grade 9, and I failed.
I hate people who like do that, like memorize it, but with a song, and they're like, I just always use this song to memorize, and it's like, grow up. You know what I mean?
Some
Like,
people would say I was a moron, but some people would say I was a boron. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I was so bad.
What is the capital of Washington? This is awful. Okay.
Like states? Would that be like Seattle? Who knows?
Yeah.
No.
That's where I'm like all fucked up with Washington. I actually went to Washington when I was a kid on a field trip, and I stuck hash up my butt so I could get across the border.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Jacob,
on my
this is
dad's
huge.
advice. Oh yeah, I lost my anal virginity. I haven't told you that.
You're a bottom.
I guess.
Oh my god.
I'm a drug mule.
Wait, how old were you again when you
I was
drugged?
16.
How much
And
was
when
that?
you
How
smoke
much
hash you've put in your ass, it's like so much less enjoyable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like it was like super well wrapped. Like I didn't like go in with a game plan.
I also just feel like you could get hash here if you really wanted.
No, I was in Washington. I was 16. And I was on like a Jewish field trip.
Oh my god.
Bless the Lord.
I love that. Something in the Torah about putting hash up your ass.
Yeah.
I'm
Once you
sure.
shove it up your ass, it's kosher.
Kosher.
It's kosher hash.
Wait,
We haven't gotten anywhere in this episode.
but wait, I just have so many more questions.
Okay, yeah, I'll answer questions.
Like
This is some great conversation, though, so we got to keep going.
it really is, and I feel like this is like how many grams of hash?
2. Which
And how
isn't
did
a
you
lot.
make it?
That's like a tiny little piece of poop. It like
But did you wrap it? You wrapped it in something.
yeah, I was wrapped in some like plastic.
Like saran wrap?
I wouldn't use like
Plastic, yeah.
tin foil. That would hurt.
No.
But because here's something is like that it's so small. Wouldn't you worry about it just traveling so far up your body?
Yeah, a smarter person with a better game plan going into the border would have thought something through. Here's the worst thing. So I shoved it up my ass, and we're like crossing the border, And all these like cooler kids are there, and then I was like talking to them while I had like hash in my ass. I was like talking to them, and they were like, "Did you bring like drugs?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Yeah, I brought 2." And I was like, "So how'd you bring it?" And they're just like, "I just like shoved it in the seat." And then I was like, "Cool." It sounds like a good idea.
Wait, what seat? Like in the bus or something?
Yeah, just shoved it in the seat of the bus because like it's a coach bus. You all just exit and like dogs walk on and like cops, and then you just go back on. So even if they found it, no one would even like know whose it was. I would actually be very obvious whose mine was because it's in my asshole.
People would know for sure.
They would know. They'd be like, "Is this your hash in your asshole?" And I'd be like, "No, that's someone else's. I was holding that for a friend." I've never seen that hash before in my life, officer. No idea how it got there.
That is so... Jacob, you need to like... That's a beautiful story.
It's a beautiful story.
Very like there's something coming of age about it.
Do you want some more details? My daddy gave me that hash because my dad was my drug dealer as a kid. Fantastic father.
I love that.
Great drug dealer first, father second. That's pretty much how that goes. You don't go father. There's an order once you
Father,
start
then
giving your
drug
kid
dealer.
drugs.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you?
Fantastic drug dealer, mediocre father. But so he gives me the hash, and he's like, "Yeah, just so you know, whenever your uncle brings hash across the border, he puts it in his ass." And I was just like, "Is this like some sort of like tip of wisdom for me? Like, what is this?"
You look in your suitcase and there's a little piece of plastic with a little note. that just
Yeah,
says,
from
like,
my
"You're
uncle."
black."
It's like, "I believe in you. This is a Balshin curse. We can all do this together."
Oh my god, a Balshin curse.
The Balshin curse is we have hash in our asses.
Oh my god, I once like watched a documentary about the cartel, and they said that lots of like people will put like drugs in condoms and put them up their body, and sometimes
Wow.
they burst and they OD. That's really sad.
Wow.
I
I should have
know.
put mine in a condom.
I know. I was gonna say like that probably seems wiser. I'm really.
You
I would
think
be
so?
Yeah. Because they're made
condom?
for that sort of thing.
They're not made to go in the asshole. They're made to like go on a dick.
And where
They're
do
not
you think
made to just be
But
like
where-
willy-nilly
But where
shoved
do you
in
think
your
that dick is
asshole.
going?
In the asshole, but that's not how things work. Okay, that's not, the condom goes on the dick. It doesn't go in the asshole.
I think this is such like a glass half full, glass half empty. It's like
Oh my god! Well, the glass is a condom, and you're shoving it in someone's butthole. So I just
but
don't
also,
agree
I
with
just feel
your.
like- but a condom you just must agree that a condom is more compatible with your body than just a random anonymous piece of plastic. You know what I mean?
It might stop me from getting STDs from the hash better than the plastic, but like, I just don't know.
Oh my god!
I might not get pregnant, yeah, but like, I don't know if it's gonna protect the hash as well. Jacob, stop
God.
gatekeeping condoms from bottles.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
actually an advocate of all things going in the ass that helps you get hash across the border.
Oh my god. I'd be so scared, and I know I'd get caught if I did.
Oh,
that.
I was
would
so
get caught.
scared.
Oh my god. Well, once I snuck like a pre-roll, like a joint from Amsterdam to Paris.
That's scary.
So that scared me. And then I didn't even end up smoking it because I was too scared, just because I was staying with my uncle in Paris, and I was like, I can't be smoking this here.
Remember the video of the guy nailing the condom and it didn't break?
What?
What?
No.
Larry,
I
we're
don't
going to need more information. He nailed the condom. Like he fucked I don't know what that means. He put like a nail,
like
like,
he put a nail
a
in it.
hammer?
Nail.
The hammer.
Oh, was his dick in it?
A Parisian uncle. Oh, my uncle. I was like, or maybe.
Let me get this link.
Larry.
This is how the podcast has to be. We love you guys. You guys come every week we're giving us links now to watch some guy hammer a nail through his cock. What am I watching? Like the Pain Olympics?
Oh my god. Remember 2 Girls 1 Cup?
I do remember 2 Girls 1 Cup. I think that I don't think like I don't like believe in conversion camp, but if I did run one, I'd play 2 Girls 1 Cup.
That's actually so good.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that would be my move. Do you want to hear a funny story about a father trying to not have his kid be gay?
Yeah.
This is a fantastic story. I was told there's this father, and in order to make sure his kid didn't turn out gay, this is like a father who like is like my girlfriend's like fan, like they're somehow I don't know. I just heard this story. To stop his kid from being gay, he used to make him watch straight porn with him. Which is like, you realize that's gonna, if anything, not help your kid be straight.
No.
If I have to think about my dad every time I watch porn, I'm probably not gonna watch straight porn.
Yeah.
Good
That
point.
is
Yeah.
so fucked up.
I know, it's so fucked up.
Oh my god.
It's sad.
It's oh my god.
There are
Like
all sorts of people out there.
There. What a response to that.
Yeah.
There are all sorts of people out there.
Really are.
oh my god. I wouldn't know.
It is so sad.
I know.
I think the kid turned out to be okay though. But yeah, that dad is very insecure.
I feel that's twisted.
Okay, where are we in this app? So
Okay.
We
let me get to
lost-
my note.
we've lost not Sonique.
Oh, let's launch into the mini challenge. Mystique left, and
Mystique
now they're doing
left.
the mini challenge where it's Price is Right vibes.
This episode is as many game shows shoved into
They
the
were
episode as possible.
Shoving them in, none of it worked. I love the heel or no heel at the end.
So stupid.
Oh my god! But they're playing Price is Right. The set is so they literally just move the tables around. I love when the show was so low budget. It was.
I
It looked so
love-
dimly lit.
I love when Raven won her thing and then was like, "You better watch out for me now." And it's like you just
wants
guessed
socks.
like the price of a fucking like venereal disease pill. Like, what do you? I don't.
Oh my god! She was like, "These queens better look out." And it's like, "Girl, you want a 12-pack of socks?" Like, it's not. And
These
the
queens better
rat-
watch out. I got fresh socks.
But she truly seemed so happy when she won. She's like, I won something. It was like, oh, Raven. And like, oh my God. And what happened? Oh yeah, when Miss Tyra blocked Miss Jujubee. That was funny to me. Jujubee looked angry.
Jujubee was pissed.
But who won that? I feel like the girl who won, was it Raven? It was Raven. Raven won the mini challenge. And she got to call her mom or something. That call was a bit clunky. Right?
I don't remember the call.
I feel like she was kind of like, Mom, like, you there, girl?
Oh, the mom didn't seem to care. It
No,
seemed
she was
very unplanned. It seemed like she called the mom, and the mom was like, I gotta go. I'm on the other line with Cheryl, honey. I can't talk.
I feel like people had no clue what Drag Race was. I feel like any parent, regardless of whether or not you watch the show now, would be like, oh my God, like, you're there. But I feel like she had no clue. She was like,
Oh, yeah.
My kid's calling me from work. That's probably all she thought.
I don't get, like, who cares, like, about them calling home? Like, I just don't understand when that's a prize.
I mean,
It just seems like a mean thing to be like, you get to call home and everyone's gonna watch it.
it felt weird that it was in the same room. I was like, they should have done it in like a little confessional or something.
Yeah.
I would not want to win that prize because I feel like it would take me out of the zone. You know
Who would
what
you
I mean?
call?
I mean, like, I guess like my parents. Is that sad?
No, that's
so
sweet.
sad. No, I want to call like I would call you, Jacob. I would call Spencer. I'd call Fate Conquers All. I'd call Terrarius. All our gorgeous listeners.
We'd call
But,
you
like,
all.
I would truly like. It would be fun to call an enemy, like an enemy of your life, and be like, "Guess
Oh.
what, freak? Guess where I am? I'm a Drag Race." Okay.
That
And
would
then-
be
and then they'd be
fucking
so
fun. Larry's gonna call my dad
For hash, honey.
for some hash, baby.
What else does your dad deal?
My dad does not deal. He just gave me drugs as a kid. He wasn't like a drug dealer. He's just a bad dad,
I love.
a fun dad.
Is your dad funny? Like, did you get your funny from your dad?
My dad is Michael Scott funny. Like, he's not funny. Like, he's not funny, but he's he's funny. Like, he'll
Oh
make
my
you laugh
God.
for all the worst reasons a human can make you laugh.
I love that.
I'm funny because like I got to make fun of him as a kid.
Oh my god. I'm funny because gift from God. It's my destiny.
Some people just have it.
Some people just. I truly think that like my type of stardom like was not taught or fostered by like my upbringing or anything. It was very much like an immaculate sort of conception of like I was always gonna be this way. You know what I mean? No matter what.
Blessed from the gods. You're like the Tyra Sanchez of comedy.
I'm the
You just
Tyra
have
comedy. Tyra was so funny. Her being like, basically for Beyonce, I just had to be myself.
Oh
which is
my
smile,
God.
say nice things. Tyra, I see a lot of myself in Tyra.
You do?
Of the delusional. I love how delusional
She is one of my favorite queens ever. Tyra and Jessica have become two of my faves.
Next episode, you are going to love Tyra. And you have to watch the Untucked for next week.
I will watch the Untucked next week.
It's the most one of the most iconic Untucks. It has the iconic "Why are you talking?" and then Tatiana be like, "Why are you talking?"
I'm so excited.
I love
her Beyonce today was Ben, honestly, killing me. Like the fact that she had no preparation, it was just like, I am Beyonce. We are the same person. So it's like, I don't even need to do anything. And then fucking like Morgan as Pink. Holy shit.
Morgan as Pink.
Oh,
roll, baby.
God.
My favorite was Sonique as Lady Gaga being like, trust. That was my favorite. She literally didn't say anything. But I love Rue walking or doing the walk through with the girls. Excuse me. Oh my god, Sonique!
We love that burp.
Sorry. Does anyone,
that's beautiful.
What's that audio disease? Misophonia.
Mesothelioma?
It's like it's like when you don't like bad sounds. Anyway, I love Sonique. Should have won Snatch Game for me. She was hilarious in the opening Snatch Game when like Rue was going through all the girls and being like, "Hi, like whatever, Carol Channing. Hi, so and so." Sonique, when it cuts to Sonique as Lady Gaga, all she said, her only line was, "Trust." Like, that is so funny. Lady Gaga never says that. It's just so
To have
funny.
nothing ready but that.
And it's so, because some of the queens really were like, this is just like a lookalike moment. This is just.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. A lot
They
of
didn't
them
realize that they had to be funny.
No, and a lot of it's not even like being funny. There is a level of just having more than trust prepared.
I just love how Jessica Wilde as RuPaul was so crazy, and when she started being funny and like making jokes, how like I think it was Morgan or something or another queen was like, "Well, RuPaul doesn't actually do that." So like
Morgan, 100%.
So Jessica was bad, and it's like
Morgan was like, she's being funny and it's ruining it for all of us.
I loved when she said that. She was like, some of them like lost the plot of the game because they just started telling jokes, and it's like, yeah,
it's like they're making RuPaul laugh, and it's like getting awkward in here for all of us. Some of us are trying to be Pink and have zero punchlines. Okay,
she did kind of look like Pink though. I gotta give it to her. Like, it wasn't funny, but I was like, she looks like Pink. I loved Tatiana's Brittany killed it.
Yeah, I thought that was fantastic.
I thought she was stunning.
I thought she was gonna bomb. I don't know why. I was worried about her.
This is so stunning that you're saying this, because like Tatiana, this Snatch Game is iconic because iconically she's the first ever Snatch Game winner. So like, I like whenever I watch this, I'm always watching knowing that she's gonna do well. So what did you think? Did you think she was gonna be bad?
I thought she was gonna be bad. I thought Tyra might be good. Clearly, my judgments of people are very off. I thought Pandora was gonna do well. I knew Pandora was gonna do well.
Pandora was.
I feel like we're ignoring the chatters. I feel like we should. Morgan has such a competitive and masculine energy whenever she's on Drag Race, and I love it. Kind of like Fifi. We're anti-Morgan over here, Larry. I think me and Ben are anti-Morgan.
I like I don't find her endearing. I feel like she's more endearing in the later seasons when she returns.
I
But
don't
season
even
2, she's a
agree.
bat.
I didn't
Oh,
like
you
her
don't
on
like
All
her.
Stars.
I
And I
kinda forget
hated that
her.
she got brought back over Aja.
I know. I'm still so much. Aja should have been brought back.
And
I
she was a
miss
bitch to Ben de la Creme, and then Ben de la Creme left. Like, I actually think they ruined the whole season of All Stars, arguably.
I think BB or Shangela should have won.
I think Shangela should have won that. I don't
I
even
love-
need to
I
debate
love
that. The way they came up with the winner was so fucking stupid.
I love BB. Bring her back every season.
Ricky Tikita.
Ta. Rakatiti ta ta. Yeah, I'm pussy bitch. Ooh la 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 la. Say bon. Say bon. Moco toco latte la. You
It sounds
can
like
take
something
my
you
snatch.
do with like your friends in like the school bus.
Yeah, very like those clapping games. My day job before COVID, I would work at schools or work with children, and the clapping games are still the same. They never evolved. I found that interesting.
Shangela was robbed.
Yes, fate conquers all. I agree, but Shangela will come back on another season. Tati's Brittany is iconic. I like. She's a really good improviser. Like the way she was whipping out like jokes that, like saying like, what was one that was really great? Oh, like so and so took a ride on a disco stick. Like what happened? And her being like, I got lost. Like that's so funny. Like that's gorgeous. That gorgeous joke. I thought she was so funny, and she's literally like so young. But I feel like Tatiana like gets it. Like I feel like she was probably watching 30 Rock in high school or something. You know what I mean?
What a judgment. She was watching 30 Rock in high school. She
I mean,
gets
that
it.
is
She just fucking gets it.
Truly, I see it. I see it for her.
Who else? What else? We haven't gone through everyone's who they were, have we? Who is Jujubee?
Jujubee was Miss Kimora Lee. Do you know who Kimora Lee is?
I do not know who Kimora Lee is.
Oh my god, Jacob! I love that I get to tell you. So basically, she like is a like supermodel entrepreneur, kind of like a Linda Evangelista moment. She was a judge on the first season of America's Next Top Model. She is the founder of Baby Fat Clothing. Am I getting this right? I feel like people in
Baby Fat.
Oh my
Is
god,
that
yes,
like
they're
Fat
called Baby
Farm?
I think it was called Baby Fat. Fate conquers all. You had Kimora Lee pants. She's saying, did you have? Sound off. Did you have Baby Fat jeans? And did you watch the first season of America's Next Top Model? When in the finale they modeled for Baby Fat. I'm waiting. Fate conquers all. Just so you know.
Fate conquers all. We are
But
not
Kimora Lee-
going to move an inch. We will not talk.
I literally like
this podcast will not continue until you tell us if you saw it.
Everyone in the comments, I want you attacking Fate conquers all. I want
No, do not attack
messaging-
Fate conquers all.
Fate conquers all is such a fun name. Fat tins are pretty hot and tasty. Yes. Baby fat jeans. Yes. Fate conquers all. And you did what you did. Oh my god. Yes. Iconically, Kimora Lee Simmons was a judge. And here's the thing about Kimora Lee. She's like not funny. Like it's just she's not. She's gorgeous.
So what's her
Businesswoman.
talent? Like, what does she do?
She's
exactly?
like a think of
she
her
was
as like
just
a
on the season.
No, she was a model before that. Like she was like a supermodel before that. And then like Tyra Banks, like Linda Evangelista, like whatever, Cindy Crawford.
I don't
they
know who
then turned
Linda
into
Evangelista is outside of like Aja this rant. Yeah, honestly, you're as a straight man, you're gonna have to explain a lot of people to me sometimes.
Oh my god!
Do you
I'm
know who Tim Hardaway Jr. is?
what would you do if I was like, yes?
He's like a basket. He's not like the great. I'm just trying to think of a.
Oh
random
my god,
name.
Jacob! I was gonna guess like a baseball player. I was
That's
not
pretty close.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I pissed
This
off
is
Try.
Okay, everyone,
I've
literally
disappointed the fans.
Everyone raise your hand in the comments if you are offended by Jacob not knowing who Linda
Oh
Evangelista
my
is.
god!
I'll get into it.
Google.
We're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
into it.
Google Linda.
So, okay, Jacob. In
Evangelista.
this is the most important thing you'll ever hear in your whole entire life, girl.
Okay.
In the late 80s, early 90s, during the peak of supermodeldom, there was an
They look like
iconic-
Gigi Good.
Yeah, I can see that. But basically, oh my god, Larry, I do not even want to ask those questions because I'm scared of the answer.
Tyra or Kate Moss.
Do you know who Naomi Campbell is?
Campbell? Yeah.
Do you know? Okay.
I watched her like give like a tour of her like mansion in like somewhere in Africa where it was like, how do you live here?
I know, it's like a resort.
Yeah, it's like a resort.
But this is great because now there's some more. So basically, Naomi Campbell, Linda Evangelista, Christy Turlington. Oh my God, I'm forgetting people in the comments.
Now I know who's Christy Turlington.
Gorgeous supermodel. No, she's real, and they're so beautiful. They're basically all these iconic supermodels, and they were like the stars of the day. Like they were everywhere, and they were all best friends, and they're all supermodels, and they were all so pretty. Oh my God, Cindy Crawford. Yes, Cindy Crawford was part of it. So do you know who Cindy Crawford is?
Is she like one of the? Does she have the skincare commercials always?
Yes, she does.
Boom.
She's an iconic supermodel. There's more. So Christy Turlington, Linda Evangelista, Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell. There's more. Claudia Schiffer, of course. Iconic.
I think I went to her bat mitzvah.
Oh, yes. So, yes, and the 90s, Larry, absolutely, the 90s supermodels were everywhere. Like, everywhere. Like, you know how we're all about, like, Beyonce, or like Kim Kardashian. Back then, it was these supermodels. Like, they were that. And so much of drag is always emulating these girls. Always. Like Naomi Smalls is like her drag icon is Naomi Campbell.
And like, Biggie Smalls.
And Gigi Good, I'm sure, draws inspiration from the 90s supermodels.
For sure.
But, oh my God, my mouth is so dry.
I think we just did Teach Me Daddy.
That was an early Teach Me Daddy. That was really...
I think that was Teach Me Daddy.
But wait, how did that come up again?
Because I don't know people.
Oh, but something you have to know about Linda.
I don't know who this is.
Yes, Spencer.
Every time we do Snatch Game, I don't know at least 3 of the people queens are.
That's so... Okay, what are some Snatch games in your memory that you remember to be fun? Like, but you're like, I actually have no idea who that is.
We'd have to go through, like, who people were in each season.
Fair enough.
I don't have a good enough memory.
Do you know who Mae West is?
I don't know who Little Edie is.
Oh my God. Okay.
I know who Mae West is, and I have an idea. I actually don't know who Little Edie is. I know they're like an old thing from like a TV show, maybe.
So no, Jacob. This is iconic, and this is real, and this is actually gorgeous history. I feel like straight men love history. That's something I know from my father.
We do love history. We don't love herstory.
No, truly, his stories, cock stories, honey. Anyway, where was I talking? Oh yeah. So, basically, wait, what was I talking? My brain melted. Oh, we're talking about Lily B. Thank you, Larry. You brought me back. So, there was this iconic documentary called Grey Gardens.
I've heard the name. I've heard that name.
Yes. And basically, Little Edie and Big Edie were cousins of. They were related to the Kennedys. Like they were like secondhand cousins of the Kennedys. So like they were like socialites. They were like tied to but like they truly like lost all their money and then stayed in their their New Hamptons mansion until it just got decrepit and literally like raccoons lived there and like trees were coming in and they just never left. And they had this crazy like they lived there and they were toxic and like Jackie O of Jackie Kennedy, she once famously visited and was kind of like, girlies, like you got to get out of this squalor, like you're ruining the family name. And they were like, no, yes, they're related to Jackie O, Silver Star. Thank you. And it's so iconic. But truly, I am alpha gay. I do feel like alpha gay.
Can you explain something to me?
Yeah.
Are they siblings, Little Edie and Big Edie?
They're mother and daughter.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, who names their kid Big and Little Edie?
And Little Edie is the most. She's iconic, and she is famous. She would tie a skirt around her head as like a headdress and be like, this is my look for the day. Like she was doing drag, you know. Like she's very eccentric, very like queers love her. When the documentary was released, she had her own cabaret show in Manhattan for years and years after because she became like a gay icon. And
cool.
The gays essentially just kept her alive until her death. I think she's dead. Maybe she is. I don't know. But yeah.
These are giblets for the cat.
Yes! Jacob. Yes, that's it. They're always feeding cat. There's actually disgusting. There's so many tins of like wet cat food in the movie, and it's actually disgusting.
Oh, is that what that's from?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know.
Oh,
So that-
someone's walking in the office.
Oh.
You want to
is
say
it
hi?
Olivia? Hi, girly. Oh my God. Hi, Queen.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, girly?
She can't hear because I have the
Queen.
headphones in.
Tell Olivia that she's queen today.
She's queen today. Olivia, you're queen today.
Jacob, did
gone.
you know that I ran into Olivia on Riverdale Hill?
Oh, wow. Did you know Spencer drove by me today? I think Spencer's husband, I know,
No, it
drove
was-
by me today.
yeah.
At a taco
This is
shop.
huge. No one
I
told
know.
me that.
And he
Where
waved
were-
to me. I was at a taco shop.
Stop. I feel
And
so
the
left
tacos
out.
were so not as good as they should have been.
Oh, shit. Where did you go?
Dude,
I'll tell you where
there's
to get good tacos.
Pastor Tacos. It's
No.
this brand new place. Do you know where it is?
Oh, no, Mama,
Dude, it's like
no.
a brand new place. It looked like it was going to be so good. Ben, you don't even get it. Where do you get your
No.
tacos? I like to go to Completo for tacos every once in a while.
Completo's good. I normally get their sandwich, but Completo's good. This is
Fate conquers all, and Try Your Happy Olivia showed up for a second.
Oh, people love Olivia. Look at Olivia getting her roses. Yes. This
a
is
rare
very much- this is
drive-by
like-
sighting.
That is so iconic. The best tacos for me are gonna be in the West End, honestly. Like,
I just don't want to go that far. I
But,
just
like,
want
you-
like simple life where
Kensington,
there's good
on it-
food near my shitty house.
I get that.
It's
Well,
bothering me. It's
Yeah,
ruining
I
my
get
life. I
that.
ate butter chicken roti the other day, and it was so bad.
oh,
It tasted
really?
like they poured ketchup in bread. Like it was so bad.
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah, where was that
Butter
from?
chicken roti. That's the name
Oh,
of the
you got
fucking
it
name of the place.
shitty chain. You don't know that chain? It's
I've
garbage.
I've
You
gotten
know-
it from that train years ago.
There's a really good Indian restaurant called Butter Chicken Factory, and with a name
Yes,
like
and
that,
the-
you'd think it's not good, but it's actually really good.
Where's that?
Spencer, I've been there. It's delicious.
Parliament,
it's
north
Cabbage
of
Town, right?
Carlton, yeah.
I
it's
love
Cabbage
when you
Town.
put factory at the end of a.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great
Makes you
gimmick.
feel like a real piece
Oh
of
my
shit.
god, I
Yeah, they're just manufacturing butter chicken and just shipping.
I'm gonna
it
go
out.
clock in at the factory.
oh my god, I love food so much. I literally could talk.
Oh
Have you ever
my
been to
God.
Jacob? You've been to the Descendant Pizza?
I have had Descendant pizza, but I haven't been. I'll tell you what, Ben. You pick a date. Let's go get ourselves some Descendant pizza. Let's
Jacob!
get high. Spencer, you're welcome to jump in on this. I want to get fucking stoned and eat some Descendant pizza.
Spencer, if this is too personal and you don't want to answer, you say you go like this, and I'll drop it. I'm an expert at changing the subject because I know that Tom, he loves his, and I don't know if I'm blowing. He likes his weed. You know what I mean? He likes a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you partake as well?
I do.
Yes.
In fact, I think I might have gotten a little too high, not realizing that I was going to be a.
Yeah, we didn't tell you you'd be on. Don't worry.
That is so okay. I love that.
And me and
you've
Ben
been
are
carrying it. It's
stoned.
good.
Me and Ben
Of
are
course,
stoned every
people know
week.
that. Everyone always calls me out. I'm actually feel like I don't look as high as I normally look in the other.
I got
Sometimes I
real
watch the back and I'm
stoned.
like, Ben, people are gonna see these. Look how bad I'm being.
You don't
Oh,
shove weed.
that's
You
what
don't
it
shove
takes.
hash up your butt unless you have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. Okay, let's get back into the episode.
Yeah. So who's the tops and the bottoms and the winners, and who gets their
It's-
briefcases with shoes in them?
oh my god, so on the judging panel they do heel or no heel, which is so funny. Watching them each have the clunky suitcase is so ridiculous.
It's so funny because you can just shake your briefcase. Like you can clearly hear if there's something in a briefcase. It's like very obvious when you lift up a briefcase if there's a thing in it.
I really think like the queens knew. They had to have known.
Oh,
And also,
yeah.
like, the queens didn't know what, because I feel like having no heel. Wait, having a heel meant you were safe and you could leave, right? And having no heel, you had to stay. Like Tatiana didn't have a heel and she looked sad, and I wanted to scream at her and be like, Tatiana, no, girl, you're about to win the challenge, my dear. You know what I mean?
Did they do something like this in season like 7 or 8? I feel like they did something like this with Pearl and like all them. I don't fucking know. I
don't
smoke
know,
too much
Jacob.
weed. My brain looks like it's a. This is your brain on drugs. My brain is like an egg covered in cum.
I know.
That's what my brain
even,
is.
My egg is like a Cadbury cream egg smushed on the cement.
Oh, I always wanted a Cadbury cream egg a house.
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be such like a funny thing to do to a house to Cadbury cream egg them. To be like, we got egged. It's like regular eggs. Like, no, Cadbury cream. That's way more expensive and hard to clean. And you can only do it on Easter, like around a seasonal time.
Oh my god. I'd love. People in the comments are saying what egg they'd be.
Oh, what eggs they'd be. How do you guys like your eggs?
I love them. I love them all, but I feel like I gravitate to either. I want to say scrambled, poached, or sunny side up, girly. Yeah, those are my big three.
I like my eggs covered in cum. Because I'm trying to have a kid over here.
Jacob, you're gonna be a father, honey.
Ben Jr.
Would you? But for real, would you and Olivia ever have children?
If my career went really well and her career went really well and it seemed like the thing, I don't know.
Over easy with scrambled with cheese and spinach. That sounds delicious. I'm picturing maybe a feta cheese or maybe even a goat cheese. Like that.
Ooh, I like hearing how people like their eggs. I'm getting hungry. There's a place called Egg Club near me. Have you guys been to Egg Club yet? You gotta go to Egg Club. They make these Japanese style egg sandwiches.
Oh.
They're on this like bread that's like, it's like a milk toast type thing. It's so fucking good.
Okay, I've seen like TikToks of this sandwich.
Yeah, because it looks amazing. Like it looks stunning.
They're like really like soft, kind of, right?
So good. I swear to God, this thing is gonna make you jizz your little pantaloons.
Pantaloons.
Yeah, I took French.
Oh my God! Speaking of yummy like brunches, have you ever been to Maha's Egyptian brunch at Greenwood?
I haven't, but I used to live right there and I never went.
Oh. They have a chicken sandwich it's literally called the mind-blowing chicken sandwich. It is so good. It's really, really yummy.
I want my mind blown. Whenever you throw mind blown in a sandwich, though, that's such a crazy claim for your sandwich. Like, I'm not going to understand things after I eat it. Like, the whole world's going to look different. Like, I'm going to see my id.
That was actually the scene that was cut from the movie Memento.
He eats the Maha chicken sandwich, and it completely it's like you can take the red pill, the blue pill, or the Maha chicken sandwich.
Oh my God, they should hire you for doing their social media. That's funny. Oh my God, wait, I actually forgot who won. Oh no, Tatiana won the Snatch game.
Yeah. Which she should have.
Oh my God, Fake Conquers All is right. We didn't do the runway.
We didn't do the runway.
We'll do it.
Honestly, like the thing with these runways though is everyone just looks like they're dressed like normal. Like it's the level of runway in season 3 is like I don't know what to say. Imagine Gottmik showed up on this season.
I feel like they wouldn't know what they were looking at.
No, it would probably bomb.
What? I think they would even say it was too much. You know? I feel like it was so tasteful at the time to wear like. I feel like Tyra, her looks are draggy. Like her looks.
Why don't we do a quick run through of everyone's looks and do a Tudor boot quick? And commenters, you know the rules. You Tudor boot it.
Okay, I'm gonna toot it because I think Pandora looks pretty for tonight.
I think the bar is so low for Pandora's runways. Let's give her a toot.
Yeah, let's give her a toot.
Let's just give her a toot. She needs it.
I toot you, honey. People are Silver
Star. We're getting a
boots.
boot from Silver Star and a toot from Fake Conquers All.
Dustin
and a boot from Dustin. Dustin hasn't commented all day. He's coming in with the boot on Pandora as his first comment.
He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself. He had to
He's just sitting there, just waiting. Who's next? Who do we got? Spencer sends me a running order, and I'm still like, "Who's next?" He did all this work to send me an order.
This is a great look. I mean, she's got the feathers, she's got the bags. For season 2, this is an ultimate 2.
This was an incredible look for season 3. By season 3 standards, and she even wrote Santino's name on a bag, which seemed to really tickle his fucking stupid feathers and make him almost have a personality.
You say what you like about Tyra, she is so smart for like that is like It's like of course she does that with charm. She's kind of being a little bit corny about it. Like, look, Santino. Like, of course it's gonna get a positive reaction. Like Tyra, she is so savvy. Like her, I love that girl for all the trouble she's worth.
Rue, when I got out of my coffin this morning, I did not expect to see a bag with my name on it, and I am tickled.
That's my Santino.
That's a good Santino.
Thank you. Santino, how are you feeling today?
Good, Rue.
That's great. Every time they throw it to me, has nothing to say.
And then Michelle's like, "Hi, sluts. I'm a
slut." Who's next? Who do we got? Tooting or booting it? Morgan. I just don't like Morgan. Anything she does is a boot for me. She's booting herself. Look at her. She's giving herself the boot.
The tiny hat is so
The tiny hat bothers me.
Yeah.
There's something about that tiny hat in particular where I don't know.
Fate Conquers All says toot, but I hate Morgan. Larry gave it a soft toot. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was good. It worked for her lip sync at the end. I'm going to boot
I
this
was
one.
really sad that Morgan didn't go home.
I know.
I'm going to be honest.
I know. But Sonique is going to be on All-Star 6, Jacob.
I know. I'm excited. I don't love Sonique. She's mean to people on the streets, let's be honest. She doesn't really know how to bark for her
well, my
cherry
time's expensive,
cheesecakes.
honey, so beat it. Beat it.
I hope her attitude has changed since then. I hope she knows how to bark cherry cheesecakes.
I'm sure it has.
now.
Well, she was famously on the holiday, the Rue Spectacular, and she was very. She seemed like she had matured. I mean, it was like literally over a decade ago.
Yeah, I mean, Tatiana's like 17 in this.
I know. She literally was like, I think she like turned 21 while they were shooting. And she lied about her age or something. I love Tati.
Okay, who do we got next? Spencer sent me an order, and I'm going to look.
Jujubee look.
Jujubee.
I like.
We're giving it the toot.
I give it a toot. I like the blue. I like the pink. I like the pretty. Jujubee's she's a stylish queen for sure. I think she always does well.
Yeah, that is a really good look.
Look at her. She's having. That's a good look.
I'm tooting it.
I toot.
After Jujubee, we got Sonique.
I love this look.
Supposedly the Juju look was her promo look.
Oh.
Silver Star dropping knowledge.
Silver Star being a...
Dustin's giving this a toot.
Silver Star more like Gold Star tonight, darling.
They did not like Sonique's mask.
I like it. I think it's a toot. It's a toot for me. I love
It's a
Sonique.
toot for you.
I just think Sonique is so gorgeous. She literally is. She is a supermodel to me.
Yeah, her and Tyra they seem like they would be the two like strongest if they existed today.
Yes.
Like they would like be the I know Jujubee is really strong too because I love Jujubee.
I think Raven too.
Oh yeah, Raven too. Yeah. I do agree with that. After Sonique and Tatiana, who we have next.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing about this look. It's literally like you look. It's like that is like it's not drag. It's literally just that's a pretty teenage girl.
Yeah, she looks like she dressed for like her quinceañera.
Literally, quinceañera. She literally. It's like that hair literally looks like a human's hair, but in the worst way. Does that make sense? Like
no,
it's
that makes sense.
It's almost like too flat. It's almost like too real.
Yeah,
whatever.
She has so much bangs.
I love Tatiana so much, but it's like it's this outfit just is screaming for a boot. You know what I mean? But she, you know what, Vinica, she's
going to the club.
You know what? I'm actually gonna do I'm gonna do a classic 180, and I'm actually gonna shoot this look because you know what? She is going to the club, and she ends up winning, and I'm gonna give it a shoot.
Do you think like this should have almost made her not win?
Huh.
Like, do you think in today's drag race, if you put out that bad of a runway after like that good of a performance on Snatch Game, do you think you still win?
Here's the thing. I think that either way, no matter what her look was like, she was gonna win because Pandora was the only other option, and Pandora's look was also a little bit crunchy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like if she wore this look in a season where the other queens did well, then she wouldn't have won. But it feels like she was really the only funny one.
Larry
besides-
thinks Pandora would have won this episode today. I don't know.
Interesting.
It's hard to. It is hard to say. If Pandora had a better outfit on, I do think there's an argument she should have won.
Yeah.
But like she
I just
didn't.
feel like Tatiana really got the most laughs, and like her impression was really good.
No, I agree. I think she should have won.
Also,
Although I will say
I only
Jessica
know Kyle
Wilde.
Channing.
I will say Jessica Wilde. If you gave it to Jessica, I would have been all over it.
Honorable mention to Jessica Wilde.
Who is the next coming down the runway?
And this is a great look. She's wearing her RuPaul hair again. You know what's so beautiful about Jessica is truly, I think, more so than any contestant, she is actually having fun. Like, she is having fun every single moment. And I feel like she just, like, look at her. Like, you could not tell me she's not, like, having the time of her life.
I
just
love Jessica Wilde. She is literally the light of this season.
She really
Everyone
is.
around her is being so negative and catty, and she's just smiling and enjoying life, and like just seems to really be in the moment. I will say Sahara really fell into the background of this episode, almost like they weren't even there. I like almost forgot they're still in the season. We haven't mentioned them.
Sahara, literally, I'm just remembering now. Yeah, like she did Whitney. It was fine. Yeah, so the thing about Sahara is like she truly is just like a normal person. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like she's not gonna give
She
you a
seems so
crazy.
nice. It's so sad. I can't
I
like the thing
know.
about Sahara is every time we talk about her, I just get sad.
It is, and it is really sad because it's like, I mean, obviously it's sad when like anybody dies, but I feel like with a queen like Sahara, where she was just so consistently nice and positive throughout the show, it feels like, oh my god, like, but like she didn't do anything wrong in her life. Like she didn't deserve
and just looking at like someone so young and healthy looking, and you just like the finality of life and how quickly it can go, and just that anyone can die at
and
any
that she
moment.
was literally like a dance. She was like a dancing. Like there's so much like power and like strength associated with like dancing. It's all you watch her be on point, and you're like, that queen is invincible.
And you're watching all these other queens whose like lives you still follow. Like they still have so much going on. Like, you know, like Raven works for RuPaul, and like, and Pandora's going to be on this next season. You're just like, it's like so weird. I don't know. I'm an idiot and full of cum.
Well, okay, you're right there, honey. But you're no.
And I have hash up my ass, so I am
do.
suffering from the effects. That's how I
my
ingest
God.
it. I put it in my butt. I do suppositories.
I love that.
Okay, wait. And now we have
Raven.
we have two more. We have Raven and Sahara. Raven is always good on the runway.
This is a toot. I mean, I think if she wore that now, she would get read down for it.
Yeah, but
Like,
I don't
that
think
would
she
not-
would wear it now.
But here's
I
the
think
thing, I-
Raven's
I
better
do
than that.
It's also for the time. This does feel very sophisticated. Like the
Yeah.
red interior, it's a toot, and the fabric, it is tacky by today's standards. But I feel like when she wore that at the time, people were probably being like, "Oh, girl, that's fashion."
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I'm a burp queen today. Raven is also. I love a pixie cut on Raven. She has the bone structure for it.
Oh yeah, I like the short hair. And then we have our beautiful Sahara last.
Our dancing diva. Sahara.
She looks a lot like the Vixen there.
I was just thinking that. Yeah,
I actually thought that was just a photo of the Vixen.
I really do see that. The hair is. I agree. The hair is a bit rough for her. I toot this, but it's a bit of a soft toot for me.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
gonna be a
soft toot it. Give it a soft toot. A silent.
It's not my.
deadly
It's not
toot.
my favorite of hers, but it is a fierce look. I always say this about black on the runway, and I think lots of people agree. Just like it kind of, you lose the detail. Like I'm sure if I saw this in person, I'd be like, "Oh, mama, you look sickening." But like it just, I got like all the. It just looks like a not like a black cat suit. Like it just looks like a thing. But I love it. I love it. But I don't. No, I mean, I like it. I like it, but I don't love it.
Okay, we have our lip sync.
What do we think? I like this lip sync.
It was a good lip sync. I don't like who they chose to keep. I thought it was a weird way of saying who they were going to keep. I thought it was going to be a double save because I haven't seen it, and it was like ramping up for that. So I didn't.
The editing was also like weird. It's so quick. We don't get like a lot.
Yeah, I don't think they thought the fans would enjoy the lip syncs.
I know it feels weird because I feel like it felt like a more of something they're powering through towards the end, where it's like nowadays the whole show leads up to the lip sync, and Ru's like lip sync for your life, and like now they're like, all right, girl, like start the music, and they just kinda go for
it almost feels like there's less value in who's even going home. Like the rest of the show is like what it's centered around. I don't know. I think that might have made no sense. Let's wrap this up. I think you've already taught me a lot.
I taught you a lot today.
So now you have to teach me something, and Spencer, you're gonna also have to teach me something,
honey.
Oh yeah, I have to teach you something. I'm so stupid. That's how dumb I am. You already taught me, so why don't you teach me again? Okay. What do you guys want to know, Spencer? Do you have any questions, Ben?
Man. Okay. Do I have a question?
Yeah, you field this one, Ben.
Oh my god. Okay, I think, I don't know. Okay, wait, I have one. What is your relation, like, okay, so we've talked about cum a lot, because, like,
Sorry.
do you feel like comfortable around your own cum, or are you like,
comfortable?
"Ew, like, get that away from me, or are you like, whatever? Because I feel like I know straight guys who are like...
Oh, this is an interesting question, too.
Who find it disgusting. Oh, my God, Larry, that's also a good one. Why does straight men take off?
I'll field both of these. Maybe
Yeah,
I could field them both at once somehow. When it comes to my cum, I'm not a fan of my cum, but I've had my cum, like, in every way other than, like, in my mouth, you know? Like, I've misfired and cum's ended up in my face. I had a girl blow me once, and like right at the end, she like let go of my dick, and it like shot in my own face. And then I ended up being roommates with that girl for like 6 months.
Who? Do I know her?
Yeah, you do. She's comic. She's very nice. Funny lady.
Wait, I think I know who it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to name any names.
I know.
Good lady. She was at my house today. I love her. Good friend.
That is... Jacob, that is so
It's like, you know, when you've hooked up with someone, but like so much time has passed, you're such different people, and like I don't even like remember that we did that. Like it's not it feels like a different human did it.
Oh, totally. We're always learning. We're always growing.
I didn't answer the thing about nudes. I think I take good nudes. I don't know. I used to like my nudes. I don't take nudes. I used to take dick pics for ladies every once in a while when they would ask. But like they don't really ask. You kind of like go like, do you want a dick pic? And they're like, I think I kind of have to say yes because I think this guy wants to send. You know what I mean?
I don't like dick pics. I'm gonna be real. I only like them when the face and body is attached. When it's just
I could get
I'm
that.
like, this could be anything. I'm looking at just an anonymous organ. Where's
you
the
want to know
story?
what's worse? I get sent pussy. You ever get sent a pussy picture? Just a picture of a pussy. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? I might not even be a pussy. Sometimes like you could just bend your elbow weirdly and like, you know, I don't.
Oh my God, Jacob, Olivia, collect your boyfriend. That is so. I've never gotten.
Straight guys, even worse. Like you get sent dick pics. Guys will send me pictures of their shit.
Not real.
Yeah, straight guys send pictures of their shit to each other, just like unannounced. I'll just be like hanging out with my grandma. I would way rather get a fucking shit pic than a dick pic. At least I know a dick's been in a way cleaner asshole. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
That's a bit. I did a bit. I'm sorry. I did a bit. That's a bit. It's bombing. I don't do it anymore. It's bombing.
Can I be real? I can't do stand-up anymore. I've never done it.
Really? I think everyone is so funny about how much they like overblow out of proportion what stand-up is. It's like, dude, you could just do stand-up. You just fucking talk. It's so stupid. It's like if you don't do it, then you can't get good at it. But if you just like do it, then you just do it. People are so fucking dumb about it. It's like,
I got booked for
it.
like a Zoom show that like, and I haven't done like any Zoom shows just because like I just can't like.
I've never been more excited about stand up. a year and a half of your life has passed. You have all these new experiences to talk about. I feel like a whole different human. I've discovered stuff about myself. I'm confident in myself in ways I've never been. I know who I am more than I ever have. I'm ready to talk about things about myself I don't tell people. I've been told people before, it's not like intimate things. It's just like parts of my life I now get to talk about. I'm fucking ready for this vaccine to hit my cock hole and my dick to get in the mouths of some audiences and getting kicked out of comedy bar for doing that or whatever.
That was inspirational, honey.
Hot damn.
That was really, really good. That inspired me. And you know what? Like, yes, I really. Oh my God, yes, Larry. I have been vibing all core.
Fake Conquers All misses stand up. Fake Conquers All, do you do stand up?
Do you do stand up?
Do Fake Conquers All do stand up?
I'm sure.
Well, we're gonna wait. We're not gonna move.
Feel like, and here's the thing: I like always say I don't miss stand up, and then I do it again, and I'm like, oh, this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta do it. I think people don't realize how easy it is to do the thing you want to do.
It actually, stand up is so easy. I love when people are like, oh my God, like you do stand up, that must be so hard. And I'm like, actually, no. Like if you're funny, like you can kind of just get up there, and like people will be here for it.
Yeah, doing really good stand up is hard. Doing like original, like well thought out jokes that are like well crafted, that's very hard. Being funny is so easy. You can do hack jokes till the day you die. Like it's so.
Not even, I don't even know. It's like it's not even about jokes. If you have funny in your soul, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you are a girl and you get up there and you have funny in your spirit, you could get up there and you could talk about the mildew on the corner of the cab space, and people will be like, yes, you know what I mean. Like I feel like. You just truly, because I like everyone talks about like, oh, you know, stand up, like jokes and this and that, and I'm like, girl, like give me, you know what my ideal stand up is? I want someone to walk into a room, slap me across the face, like that stand up. You know what I mean? Like give me that.
That's stand up.
Don't give me joke structure. Don't give me.
No, I'm with you. I find stand up boring and exciting at the same time. Like I'm all about like trying to figure out how to do it while not doing it traditionally, but it's not easy. It's not an easy game.
I mean, I feel like I'm a riff queen. I'm gonna be a riff queen after. I'm gonna be a riff. And before I was a girl who I was not a riff queen, but now I'm gonna be a riff queen.
I'm gonna wrap. We're wrapping it. I'm getting tired. I gotta get to my little bed. I'm getting
more
tired.
like your big bed.
Guys, we love you. Everyone shows up every week in the comments. You guys are the fucking best. Fake Honkers All wants to know if we'd watch them do stand up if they did it. Yeah, I'd watch it. Like,
absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I watch stand up all the time. Thank you guys so much. If you decide to do stand up, I mean, welcome to the worst shit ever. It's good, but it sucks.
Oh my God, yeah. And like, don't do it.
And don't do it, but do it. Like if you really want to do it, but like I'm telling you, it also sucks, but it's fun. Okay, we love you.
We love
Spencer.
you.
Thank you for the big face reveal.
Spencer,
oh yeah, thank you.
Was iconic.
We will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye,
Brandon will be back next week. He'll be back.
Straight gagging.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yes.
Bye.